Welcome back, guys. This time a very much low tier RB match with the newly introduced Ki-32, a light bomber from the Japanese. Switching a little the views, and I have to say I like this little bomber. I'm pretty sure that this will get overlooked by the other shiny stuff in the patch. But this seems to be a pretty interesting light bomber. Mostly because it has some traits that most other bombers don't have, like the incredible maneuverability of this thing. I'm pretty sure you can outturn pretty much every single fighter apart from some biplanes with this thing, because it just turns on a dime. It really does. It also has a machine gun in the wing, only one, and this machine gun also only has 135 rounds, I think, a 7.7 millimeter. So that's not a lot, but you can, well, tickle some ground units, and you can also scare some fighters and even engage some bombers. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I want to attack this SB2M to test out what this plane is capable of. I'm testing here the firing arc of the machine gun, so I know how I have to position myself to use the back gunner as well, because I know that I don't have enough ammo for this single machine gun. And we damage him slightly, and switch to the back gunner. I crit one of his gunners, so he cannot fire back at me. At least when I'm in front of him. Damage is cooling. And now I try to duck underneath him, because the Russian machine guns are very, very dangerous. And there he is. I get some hits in. Sadly, during the replay fire, the back gunners are always showing the wrong directions of shooting, and it seems like I must have hit a vital component or something, because he's definitely going down, and it doesn't look like he's pulling up either. I must have hit the wire that connects to the elevator. And so I get a bomber kill in this light bomber that pretty much has no armament at all, only this two puny 7.7 millimeter machine guns in the front and in the back. So, well, I think that's a good start for this match. And now I will skip forward until I rearm and take off again. So here we are again, and this time I will be attempting to kill some tanks. This thing carries 9 50-kilogram bombs, which is, in my opinion, the best bomb load you can choose on this. The other option would be 4 times 100 kilograms, but yeah, that's not that good of an option. It's better to have more bombs. And our targets are processed, this tank column here. At this approach I pretty much waste a lot of my bombs, and I don't get that much out of it as I would like to. And here we see turning around. You don't have to fly further away with this plane. You just turn, and for hitting some AAA, even this 7.7mm is enough. First I thought, well, maybe I should attack these ground units a bit more, but I got scared by those BB-1s, and I decided to retreat. Because those planes with the 4 7.62s, they can shred me to pieces. So I will return to base and rearm again. And we are back. Interestingly enough, the two BB-1s decided to crash pretty much at the same time. I think they're trying to attack a ground unit or something, but then they crashed into each other. At least that's what my teammate in the Do-17 said. He was trying to attack them, and they crashed into the ground. So either they got scared from seeing a heavy fighter, like the Do-17 that is, or they crashed into each other. So next I'm trying to attack the tank column further to the left, and this time I will be trying to be a bit more accurate than with the first run. The nice thing about this bomber is that it handles really nice, so you have no problem at all to align a target. There are only few bombers out there where you can easily hit tanks and destroy them with a single 50-kilogram bomb. And we get all 3 of them, and we only dropped 3 bombs. So I think that's pretty effective for a bomber like this. This one, because of the angle and the speed that the light tank is going here, yeah, I miss. It was a bad drop. And go for the next one. This time I will be a bit more accurate, and also this tank is moving more slowly. So, and we get him. It's not a fast plane, but even at speeds of 200 kilometers an hour, this plane still handles pretty nicely. That's the difference to the Ju-87, for example. If the Ju-87 gets too slow, you could never do a maneuver like this, making a loop at low altitude and still having full control over the aircraft, even though you are way below 200 kilometers an hour. And we get the other tank as well, and we get this one as well. So we only missed 1 bomb, and the rest of the bombs we pretty much hit. And now I'm gonna return to base again. Pretty successful mission, I would say. One plane, 10 ground units, most of them light tanks, and we hit them with the bombs. The Do-17, this guy, he will kill the last bomber, and we will also win this match. So that's it for this video, guys. I can really recommend this plane if you like low tier stuff and flying some light bombers. Then you can get some trolling around thingies with this, I'm pretty sure. If you don't like low tier stuff, you probably don't watch this video anyway, so see ya.